Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Scalespeeder Gaming PlayStation private server. And here we are on our nice little PvE server. Now, I'm up at the ski resort because this is kind of where my base is starting to take shape. We've got a nice tent here full of some weapons, which is nice. We've got a nice tent here full of building stuff. More nails than I could ever use. We've got a generator, we've got a light, we've got a cable reel, so that's all set up good to go. We've got a few chests in here, and we've got some barrels with a little bit of stuff in. Not stuffing, stuff in. And then we've got a little mini tent round here. What have I got in here? I can't remember. Let's have a look. I think somebody might have dropped some stuff off for me as well, so whoever dropped that stuff off, thank you very much. Let's grab a quick, let's have a quick drink. Quick, little bit of pork steak, nice dried meat. Ooh, the zombies are back. So, the plan for tonight. Good evening, Scott. Your mic is buzzing. There we go. I had my charger plugged in. Do apologise, everybody. The buzzing should have stopped. So the plan is to go to the bottom of the hill, park up there, and then go off on foot and maybe see what we can find. Good evening, Kraut's Fury. So let's fire up. And the reason for that is the ski resort is a great place to have a little hideaway, but it's very hard to get to the top of in a vehicle, and I think the only vehicle you can get to the top of the ski resort is this thing, is the M3S truck. So I'm going to kind of use the truck as a taxi service from the top or the bottom of the mountain, and then have another car, a faster car, a saloon or a hatchback or something like that, at the bottom of the mountain, so I can whiz around, get the stuff I need, and then use the truck to come up to the top. Probably. See, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to have a go with this track here. I think it just gets too steep at some point. Good evening, Claire. Good evening, Scott. Some nice little chalets at the bottom, and I do need to probably find some clothing because I need to make some bandages, and then, as I say, then we're going to head off on foot. Might even see if we can get to Tisy. Maybe not tonight. Ooh, glitch. Ooh. Ooh, we're getting some good, some serious lag here. Maybe the Saka, the rear-wheel drive, and the engine in the back. Yeah, I'll have to give it a go. There we go. We're getting near the bottom of the ski slopes now. Can't remember where the gate is. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Are we going to fit through there? Smashing. There we go. Right, let's park her up. Right, there she is. Jem says, can I get a shout out on one of your videos? And I will do one too. Here's a shout out for Jem. Bob Crutch says, hello mate, good to see you, hope you're okay. Very well, hope everybody's okay. Paco Jansen says, driving the truck under the power lines is the most laggy. Yes. Kraut says, they really need to fix the car glitches. I haven't played in a while, I just remember the cars were hell going in the air and on the map. Yes, if you've watched one of my last streams, that definitely happened. Right, so what we'll do, we'll have a quick look around these buildings just for some, I want to make, as I said, I want to make some bandages because we're a bit low. There we go. Or rags. This bayonet's looking a little bit worse for wear. Let's sharpen her up. Hope everybody's had a good Monday. Looking forward to the week. Ooh, I can hear some deer. Woo! Woo! I don't want to. Whoa! 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 What are they doing? Didn't know they could climb on there. Well, so much for being stealthy. I am looking forward to the next patch. I don't know about you. Jim says, I'm trying to hit 1k soon and I almost have 600. Well done! Okay. Stay still then, you thing. I don't want to waste my bullets. Right, okay. Well, that was your fault, zombies. You know, you could have... And in fact, you're not zombies, you're infected, so... Ooh. You know, so you will never be cured now, because you're dead. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next update where we get something done about the zombies. Because zombies are great if you've got a gun. They really are. It's good fun shooting zombies. I really enjoy it with suppressed weapons. Oh, bloody hell, where these guys come from? Ah, right, okay. You seem to be trapped. But if you haven't got a gun, they're a real challenge, these zombies, aren't they? Woo, 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 woo. Oof, ran out of bullets there, how embarrassing. So I've now blown through a whole... Oh, handgun scope, no. Hunting knife, we'll have that. Blown through a load of ammo already, and I haven't even set off on my adventure yet. I mean, go away, zombies. Oh, I can't make correct rags out of that. Great. Double tap, you see. Gotta be sure. Gotta be sure. Scott says, are you going to be wiping the servers for the update? Is the update tomorrow? What? What do you mean it's tomorrow? Good evening, Moxie. The only cure is killing them. Wish they had a DayZ too. Yes. Well, maybe just an update to DayZ just to make it run better. Okay. Can I make rags out of this? Yes. So is the update going live tomorrow then? God, I really show him. I haven't been. I must have missed the tweet, as they say. So will we be wiping with this with the update tomorrow? No, absolutely not. No. Absolutely not. What will happen though is that I will just update the files, and then we'll have vanilla files for a while. But it won't mean that stuff that's on the map that you've got already won't disappear. It just means that other stuff won't spawn in. You know, things like the coloured weapons and the weapons with mags and all that sort of stuff. You get ordinary vanilla stuff spawning in for a while. You know, damaged stuff, all that sort of stuff. I didn't realise it was so close though. Dear me. See, the knives are really good, aren't they, for killing zombies now? Well, I guess they always have been, but we tended to use the axe, didn't we? See if we can find some bandages. Better than rags, aren't they? Well, I guess I've got a couple of videos to do tomorrow then. Bandages, cool. IV kit. I've never used an IV kit before. Maybe now's the time to start. Right, let's do something with these bandages first. Just combine. Oop. Just combine these. Put that there. Let's put that on there. So how do you use an IV kit then? Contains all the needed items for delivering liquids intravenously using conjunction with bags. Oh, right, okay, so I need to get some bags then. Blood bags, I guess. Okay. There's been many a time when I've come close to death and could have really used a blood bag. What's up everyone, said SCP-99. What's up? You need saline or a blood clot, said Barry Farmer. Thank you, Barry. I will look out for one of those. Right, now, let's have a look at two things. Let me go to the DayZ blog first. So I do apologise for my character just I remember how to do it. I did it. Right, my character just sitting down for a bit. DayZ blog. Blah 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 blah. DayZ games. DayZ. Visit the DayZ site. 1.113. So is it definitely tomorrow then, the wipe, the new the update? Let's have a look. DayZ. Okay. We are confirming that the date of the 1.13 update release will be the 13th of this month. Here's a little fresher about wipe announcement from our previous post. Right, so it is tomorrow. Excellent. Coolio. Yeah, great. So, we know where we are. We're at the bottom of the hill. So, I can head north to Sinistock. See, we can go completely cross-country if you want to do. Barry says, I think they were sailing under the bench in the last room on the right. I'll check it out. Yeah, the 13th they announced on Twitter. Do you have this? Do you have a server? And what kind of server is it? Like PvE? So this is PvE server. No kill on sight. Yes. Well, no killing at all. Right. Okay. So let's have a look round first. Interesting. Right. Cool. So yeah, I'll have to do some videos tomorrow then. You said there was some sailing. Scrub hat. Flare. Can I put that on my thing? Oh, my trousers look awful. They're damaged. Okay, so we can still fix them. Actually, we probably... What am I doing? Probably find some different trousers, can't we? Let's take that flare. You never know when a flare might come in. An epinephrine. Was it in here we were talking? Aha! What's that? Morphine, I think, isn't it? Another epinephrine. We'll take it because it's just good to have medicine, isn't it? If we break our legs and things like that. What's that? Codeine. We've already got some codeine, I think. Yeah. Right. Let us go and find some new trousers first. It's funny. I thought I'd just pop in here to get some bandages. And I end up ruining my gear, just using a load of ammunition. There we are, that's us. So what we're going to do, we're going to head north to Tisy. Across country. How hardcore is that? Oh, a boonie hat. I do enjoy a good boonie hat. It's not as warm as my radar cap. Oh, it's got... Oh, it's drenched. Why haven't I dried it out? No wonder I'm cold. Got to stay warm in the zombie apocalypse, people. Right, it's now damp. Yeah, I don't think the boonie hat has good insulation though. Low insulation, yeah. I've got my mask. Is that... Oh, that's soaked as well. Yeah. Put that back on. But all the zombies have respawned now, haven't they? Now, the question is, did I cut up all of the hunter pants? Did I leave any? Hunter jackets, Onto pants. Woohoo! Right, they're empty, so we've got some nice fresh pants. It's always good to have fresh pants on. That has fixed our field vest, which again isn't looking in particularly good condition. Ah, wait a minute. Can't you fix a field vest with tape anymore? Oh. Oh. Restrain my hands. No, we don't want to do that. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I didn't know that. Scott says, if you join the Patreon for Scalespeeder, you can access to the PS4 and Xbox servers, and the PC server as well. But thank you for saying, Scott. It's well worth joining his Patreon, in my opinion. Oh, Scott, thank you very much for saying that. Is the service like a booster one? Mildly modded, as Scott says, yes. Leather kit only for vests. Well, thank you, Scott. Barry says, for your information, to anyone running their own server, 113s will need to update the Battle Eye Archon port to one that is not the same as the game port. It's not already. Yeah, I don't think I need to worry about that. Okay, so we need to head north. It's bloody raining though. We're going to get cold and wet. We're probably going to come across some wolves. I thought I'd lost my gun then for a second. Let's put that on. Okay, so from here we just want to go north, just maybe east slightly, and that would take us to Tisy. But on the way, is all servers going to be wiped? I was told not all servers will be wiped. No, so what's going to happen is all the community servers will be wiped. Excuse me. But private servers, all the public servers will be wiped. So all the ones owned by Bohemian Interactive will be wiped. But all the private servers, or sometimes they're called community servers, aren't they? Really, the ones that are run by other people won't be wiped. Well, you can wipe them if you want, but you don't have to. It's not an enforced wipe, which is cool. Now you will notice I haven't got an axe. I should really have an axe to take on wolves and things like that. If you're new to the stream and you're wondering what the PvE server is, so obviously my channel is the Scalespeeder gaming channel, and what happened is when DayZ came out on console, we were all very excited and we enjoyed playing it on Xbox, and were very pleased when it came to PS4 as well. This is absolutely amazing game, and we were even more super excited when we got private servers, because it meant that we could start to control certain things. And it started off with just being able to control who was on the server and how long the days and nights lasted. That was all we could do to start off with, and a community grew around my Discord. We had some very lucky to have some amazing community members who are still with me today, and after a kind of a semi-PvP iteration of the server with lots of rules and things like that, what I decided to do was to go PvE only, so player versus environment only. No base raiding, no killing, nothing like that. The idea behind it, maybe it's because I'm wearing boots, the idea behind it was that if you want to go and have shooty, kill people, do PvE, which is a valid way of playing DayZ. Don't get me wrong. I think it's the most authentic DayZ experience. There's plenty of ways of doing that. You can go to public servers, you can go to community servers. There's loads of places like that, but there wasn't really many places where you could go where we said, look, no killing, no base raiding. This is just all about enjoying the exploration side of DayZ and the base building side of DayZ, and running around and learning the game as well. Because when you're new, a lot of the time you don't get a chance to play with things like the fun guns or vehicles and things like that, especially on public servers. I mean, what are the chances of being able to make a running car on a public server? It's very, very, very difficult. And that was the idea of the Scalespeeder gaming servers, to have this kind of safe environment where new players and veteran players can come along and enjoy the game in a situation where they're not going to get shot in the back of the head. Now, this doesn't mean it's not dangerous. Obviously, you've got zombies wandering around, wolves, bears, all that sort of stuff. But the other thing I do on Churnrus anyway is that there is a certain amount of loot boosting. So there's a little bit more food, a little bit more building equipment. The main differences really are things like there's vehicles with stuff in them, so the vehicles are ready to go. And everything spawns in pristine. And things like guns spawn in with silencers, and magazines spawn in full. So if you find a gun, it's going to be ready to use. So you can have fun with it. Which is because the gunplay in DayZ is absolutely fantastic. It's got some of the best gunplay in any game ever. And yet, you never get to, if you played on lots of community servers and public servers, you never get to have a go with the cool guns like the LAR, the FAL, or like the Asfal, or the VSS, or the Dragunov. You'd never find them. I mean, if you're on PC, obviously you go to a trader and you can buy them if you're on a modded server. A farming hoe. I've got to say the server's running quite smoothly tonight as well. Ooh. I think I've got enough knives. And that's where the idea was born. And I don't know, how long have we... For the guys that are in the chat who have been on the private server, how long have we been doing it now? It's been a long time, hasn't it? Brody Winter says, what is the server name? Scalespeeder Gaming. Bob Crutch says, I have people on my server now. Oh, brilliant. Kraut says, yo, gotta go, keep it up, love videos. Thanks, Krauts. Scott says, I feel your expert server gives you a chance to learn DayZ without being killed on site 24/7. Absolutely. Rick's DayZ Xbox. Kraut says, I want to join, but I can't. Bob says, agreed, it's the random sniping and cappings that spoil DayZ for me. Scott says, Bob Crutch, my biggest issue with console DayZ, no one wants to interact with anyone. Everyone is in parties, no one uses game chat. Scott says, well, I'm off, everyone, have a good night, talk to you soon. Scalespeeder, keep it good. Thank you very much, Scott, thank you for coming along. Yeah, so it's about 2 years, I think, maybe 8, maybe a little bit shorter, that we've been doing the stuff. And they're low population servers as well. So although we've got about 70 people who are involved in the Xbox and PlayStation and PC servers, they're spread all over the world and in all sorts of different time zones. So the maximum you ever get on one server is maybe 3, 4, 5 if you're, if it's really busy. So the servers tend to run fairly smoothly anyway. They're all based in the UK, which I know is a bit of a problem if you're in the States, but they don't seem to be too laggy. Oh, server restart. Okay, let's just give it a couple of minutes. We have server restarts about every 6 hours. I know the PvP is nice, but it's killing the game. yeah, you know, I kind of. I think what we're seeing with DayZ is more and more people are, especially on PC, are migrating to community servers. Because they want a more curated experience, or they want an experience where there's at least no hackers. And although DayZ uses BattleEye on PC to help reduce things, Marks did a great video recently showing how easy it is for that you can come across hackers, and that's simply because DayZ doesn't have enough people in the team to be able to police them effectively. Whereas if you go to a private server, which people are paying for, where you have admins and moderators who are going around checking up on people. The problem with console public servers is that you get things like duping, which is only ever solved really by restarts and refreshes where they wipe everybody and start again. No storyline, just killing players constantly is getting boring. Yeah, that is always the challenge behind DayZ, isn't it? Gaming. Let's have a look. See why the server isn't. See if the server's stuck. No, it's restarting, so it should be up in a minute. Bob says, yeah, PvP is part of it, the fear of getting sniped if you go to the world to drink, but if your life is that empty that your only fun is sitting by a well waiting to catch people, there's something wrong. Well, yeah. What would you do in the zombie apocalypse, Bob? Really? If food and ammunition were difficult to get hold of, and you knew people were visiting, would you ambush people? It's an interesting question. I would love it if there was a way to disable party chat, though, so that you had in-game chat when you're in DayZ. That would be... Oh, here we go. Looks like we're going in. No, plain and... Oh, right, okay. Good. You're a good man, Bob. You're a good man. I wouldn't probably either. But some people would, wouldn't they? They'd look to ambush you. And maybe wound you, then keep you in their cellar, and then eat you. Like in that Viggo Mortensen film. Hey! Sun's out. Woohoo! I guess, what am I looking for? I don't really want to hang around, to be honest, here. Where am I? I don't know. Oh, right, we're in Sinistock, aren't we? I guess. So we want to have a look. We want to be heading north west. So bloody raining again. have a quick look round here. According to I Survived, there was a chance of a car around here. Okay. Nice juicy apple on the ground for us, maybe? What we got? Okay. I don't know, should we go looking for a vehicle before we go to Tisy? Because if we haven't got a vehicle at Tisy, we're not going to have to carry much back, are we? That's the catch. Let's have a look at the map. So Tisy is basically north. If I head north, that'll take us to Tisy. Or I could head east to Palinki, but I think the guys have probably got all of the vehicles from there. Is there any vehicles? There is a chance of a truck at Tisy. Bob says it's not what that I prefer to help. I'm not like that, I prefer to help, absolutely. Rex says, if they had a 5-part storyline with 2 additional maps, it could actually help DayZ. Probably could. Unknown says, eating people puts a whole new spin on Bob Burgers. Yes. You could do cocktail wheelers. Not sure. On another game, I've been a mental millionaire, slave-owning murderer, but on DayZ, I'm nice. Nice! Bob says, the road to City is thick with wolves, you'll need a truck as it's steep in places. Yes, but I have my trusty AK, don't I? Should we go cross country? Should we go cross country? Let's do a hike. The rain stopped. Let's go cross country to Tisy. Flag off. The place is crawling with zombies. But I think Adam Franco's vision is DayZ as a zombie survival game, isn't it? He's really taken it back to put the zombie back in DayZ. What I'll have to do is, after the update, not tomorrow but over the next sort of couple of weeks, I'll have to do a vanilla run, I think, again, just to get on a public server, just to get used to what it's like, what real DayZ is like. I do find DayZ very relaxing as well on the PvE server, that is. I mean, when you're on a public server or a PvP server, you're like, whoa. Let's have a look at that mushroom. Was it in any good? Was it in fit condition to eat? No, I don't think we'll bother with that mushroom, do you? So that also means I've got to start working on my 1.13 files as well. Wow. That's going to be fun. What I do is every time there's an update, I use it as a opportunity, let's call it, to go through my XMLs and kind of relook at them and think, what would I do differently? Is it too OP? You know, can I make, take certain items out because it might help the server run a little bit more stably. Stably, is that a word? Oh, look at that barrel. Do like a barrel. Because we've got the new items, haven't we? The M16. So people are going to want to see a lot of M16s. What's in the news is we got changed the way that zombie damage works, isn't it? Because you can block them. Apparently, Wobo's done a video today. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, where apparently wound infection is back, and it's very, very, very dangerous. So when you get attacked by zombies, and they scratch you and you start bleeding, you've got a chance to become infected. So yeah, I don't know what sort of infection it is, whether it's blood poisoning or something like that. So it's getting colder, we're getting higher, we're getting further to the northwest. It's not what we want, is it? Get too cold. I think every single one of these trees was placed by a human being in the production of DayZ. That's why it's so special, isn't it? I mean, look at the colours. I don't know whether this comes across on the stream or not very well, but like really pretty. The ambient sounds, the sound engineers behind DayZ should definitely have been given an Oscar or something, or a BAFTA or something like that. It'd be good if you had events where the trees just fell over, as you're running through the forest, because it happens, doesn't it, in forests? Trees just fall over every now and again. Very rare, but if there's lots of wind or it's an old tree, it gets a bit sick, the roots get undermined, come down. Or maybe you'd hear it. Maybe they should just do the sound of that happening. you'd be like, oh my god, what's that? I do enjoy getting off the beaten track as well. Really, I love DayZ. I really do. There is nothing like it. There's been a lot of talk about Armour 4 or Armour Reforged coming out, but the Armour engine doesn't have the immersion that DayZ has. And in fact, I would kind of hope that with the next iteration of the Armour engine, that they take their lead from DayZ, you know, and the lighting engine that we have here looks. I mean, if it was high resolution and a better frame rate, remember this is just on the PlayStation 4, this would almost be photorealistic, couldn't it? It could be photorealistic, I think, anyway. But Armour isn't like that at all. You can tell that, you know, the guys behind DayZ, their motion capture is better than Armour 3, way better than Armour 3. The way the models move, the way that your body moves is way better than Armour 3. Not that, yeah, I mean, I enjoy Armour 3. Okay, I kind of, yeah, here we go, we're coming up to Tisy now, aren't we? Tisy tents. Okay. This is where we'll start to come across zombies. I've got to find some trainers, some sneakers. Here we go. Alright, I'm a bit off course, I think. Right, what we'll do, let me come into a broom. Let's take a broom. Right, let me catch up with the chat, because I have been ignoring everybody, and I do apologise for that. Here we go. Chronic says, we need a new map. Tired of PvPing on Livonia. Yeah. Unknown Rat says, I prefer to call them the living impaired. Bob says, there is a truck in Tisy Base near the maintenance garage thing. There is. Chronic says, officially is going to be wacky broke. There's a new server crash method that could be used for duping, which people are going to be abusing. Great. Starscream says, turn 45 degrees right and go forward to get to the camp part of Tisy. Will do. The Mighty Vinny says, thanks for helpful videos. You're currently helping me with why DayZ server. K. Brilliant. Bob says, I'm going to fix the zombies carry boxes of ammo rather than a few of this or that. Yeah. The Mighty Vinny says, I'm still bad at coding though, aren't we all? Bob says, all the trees are the same but placed differently makes them look individual. Unknown Rat says, given an Oscar, back to eating people are you? What's poor Oscar done? Bob says, or maybe add AI Bigfoots which kill you. Yes. Starscream says, DayZ looks really good on Series X. Yes, I've got a Series S, and it looks really good on that as well. Bob says, lol Rat, what's it with you and cannibalism? Starscream says, I told you it was to the right. Yes, yes you did. You did. Right. So where am I? Okay, let's have a look round. So that is northeast. Now you need to turn back the way you came. Alright, well I'll tell you what, we'll have a look around here first and Let's have a look around here first, then we'll go back. Some suit pants in the toilet. Some dress shoes. Well, at least we know they're well dressed in, or they were well dressed in this part of Tisy. Suit pants, dress shoes. Oh, there you are. Has he got a plate carrier on? Oh, maybe not. Okay. You know, that is a zombie with a nice backpack. Whoa. Teddy bear. Still makes me laugh. Cryptic Gin says, very good commentary, 5 stars out of 10. Now that is funny. Louis says, are you guys excited for the new update? Yes. Cryptic Gin says, not excited, but hopefully it's a good one. Louis says, yes. Cryptic Gin says, just hope with 113 they don't make it worse and hopefully actually fix the game for us. Well, don't hold your breath too long, Cryptic Ginge. You know? Remember, there's only a handful of people working on DayZ. So do we reckon the tents are that way? Southeast from where I am now. Let's go and have a look. Although in theory, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to carry on down this little road here. because there's a chance that we might find a vehicle up here. Yeah. And if we find a vehicle, that will make things much easier when we get to the tents, or for searching the rest of Tisy. I always felt there should be stuff here, shouldn't there? I gotta say, the server is running incredibly. So who else is on? Let's have a look. Oh, I'm the only one on. That's why the server's running so smooth. Nobody's on it. Ooh, what did I just miss? Some 545 by 39 tracer. And a 10 round mag. So if we put... I don't like going down these ladders, do you? It feels like you can fall off. Lewis says, we're supposed to be getting a new truck too this year. Ooh. Cryptic Gin says, I wasn't holding my breath to be in with Bud. I'm not swimming. Haha. I haven't heard about a new truck. But they need to fix vehicles, not add more to the game. Louis says, I'll look into it and put it up there somewhere. We're supposed to have 3 updates this year, and one of those updates is supposed to get a car or a truck. Sean says, you should make a military milsim mod for servers with NPCs for Xbox. Well, if I could, that would be great. How does one join your server, says Mr. G-Man? Don't walk too fast, says 60 days in. So, Mr. G-Man, how do you join the server? Okay. Let me post a link in the chat. So the Scalespeeder gaming servers are PvE only, player-based environment only, no base raiding, no killing. We have them for Xbox and PlayStation on Chernarus and Livonia, and we have a PC Chernarus server as well. In order to join, you must be 18 or over. You must be able to join Discord. See, this is a cool bunker, isn't it? There should be stuff here. And you must have a mobile phone registered to your Discord account. And to create a I don't know if the word's a barrier to entry. So to kind of pay towards the cost of the server, and to also create the safe place, there is a payment involved. Okay, and the payment is joining my Patreon. That's the easiest way. You can become a YouTube channel member, which is about $5 or £5 a month. You can do it that way, or you can join my Patreon, which is about $2 plus taxes a month, and that gets you in. Only join though if you're interested in a PvE, a quiet PvE experience, because that's what these servers are. You know, you can see right now, I'm the only one on the server, so I've got the whole of Chernarus to myself. But some people find that boring, you know, and they're not interested. But that's what. So it's all about exploration. Hello, what have we got down there? Learning the game, and having a more relaxed and chilled, and therefore quiet version of DayZ. And if you think you're willing for that, and you're willing to pay a couple of bucks a month, you know, the price of a posh coffee, then by all means come and join. We've got a pretty chilled out crew. A few of the guys join up together, especially when they're doing Livonia. Livonia is vanilla, by the way. Chernarus has quite a few additions to it, but Livonia basically is vanilla. Then if you join that link, go to the Discord, and it gives you the instructions about how to join my Patreon. Oh, an assault backpack. That is a nice backpack, the assault backpack. I do enjoy that backpack. I think this would be where the truck was if it was here. check my boots in a while. Boots are pristine. Gloves are pristine. Oh, mine. Oh no, a KA drum mag. Ooh. A KA drum mag. The KA for the KAM. Now that is definitely a zombie slaying piece of kit, isn't it? Yeah, we definitely want some of that. Some BDU pants with some baked beans inside. How good are the BDU pants for insulation? Medium insulation. I don't think that's as good as my hunter pants, is it? No, my hunter pants are best insulation. It's pretty cool though, isn't it? Old, where are we going? Tisy. And all the better because I know I'm not going to get shot in the back of the head. Oh, what have we got here? Oh, nice M4. Let's have a look at it. I'll press the right button. So this one, what's it got on it? Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? Look at this. Got the ATOG scope on it. Nice. RVN sights. Do they go on the KA? Standardized rail mounted. Right, okay. Some jungle boots. Let's get rid of our hunter boots and put some jungle boots on. Any zombies around? As if by magic. It's nice, the M4, isn't it? Really is nice. This scope is what makes it special though, I think. Oh, and we're getting the 6x scope tomorrow, aren't we? That's the thing. Lots of ammo. Finding loads of ammo. Boots. Oh, new field vest. We'll have some of that. Nice view from up here, isn't it? So we've got the little prison to look at here, and then we'll head off over to the barracks area over there. There seems to be much Z movement. Before we go downstairs though, let me catch up with the chat. Louis Lopez says 60 DayZ in prison RP. Nice. Cryptic Gin says you press play then click the server you want to play. Is that server do I spawn in jail? Hey Louis says 60 days. Yes, but let's focus on this video. Venom says hi, I've got a question, hope you can help. Rex says thanks a lot. Oh, that's a lot to join your server. $2 a month. You know, it's less than the price of a posh coffee. Sean says, I've downloaded your farming building survival mods. Well worth the mods. Easy to use, copy and paste. This guy knows his stuff. I've been using Skills mod for a bit now. Thank you very much, Sean. Caitlin says, some people may think that's a little bit money wise, but there's a lot of time behind the modding. You have to pay the service so it all works out. Endless hours of work. You've got some nice tutorials, bro, says Jigs. Thank you, Jigs. That's gold, says 60 days in. Sean says, I run a PvP and a PvE server. I need people on my server on Xbox. Shout out Scales mods I copied. Thank you very much, Sean. Rex says, PvE. I like the sound of that. Bob says, I think you've gone by the truck spawn. I don't think it was there. Rex says, I still have to code my server. I'm thinking about letting it go. Don't know yet. Hey, so my advice to people who are thinking about having a server and doing a server and not having a vanilla server but having one that you mod, do it for yourself. Make the server and the DayZ that you want to play, whether that be less loot to make it more hardcore or whether you make it more loot to make it easier. Do it the way you want to play, and then it is very difficult to attract people into your server. Very, very difficult. What you need to do is do YouTube videos, have a Discord, invite friends in, that sort of stuff, and hopefully you can build up a community. But the most important thing is to have a version of DayZ that you enjoy playing, so that you'll be on it. And you've got to think, well, if you enjoy playing the server by yourself, then other people will probably enjoy it too, because people share taste. You know, I've got a particular taste for, okay, you might call it easy DayZ, you know, DayZ without the PvP, where it's more of an adventure game. I really enjoy the game like this, and when I want to do PvP, I'll go and play Call of Duty or Battlefield or PUBG, you know, or something like that. And there's quite a few people who like PvE as well. Not as many people who like PvP, but there's still quite a few people. And we kind of, and some of us have kind of gravitated together on these servers. So yeah, so do that first, and then once you get bored of it, if you think actually I don't want to do this anymore, turn the server off. You know, I think they should do a Nitrado are a bit naughty at only having 10-person servers. There should be 4-person servers available. I know where you are now. The truck is back behind the big grey warehouse. Okay. If you say it's gone, says Bob. Pete says Sean Swearingen. That's your. What's your server called? Right. So let us. Time is getting on. So let's take a stroll over to the. I go in there. Beautiful afternoon now. Right, so this is one of the golden places of DayZ, isn't it? Tisy Barracks. You know, this is like, ooh, when you get up here on a public server, you're like, oh, so there we go. So what have we got here? We have got another M4. Now I've already got one, so let's be naughty and just take the magazine. And then let's drop that. Box 545 by 45, we'll have some of that. 45 ACP. A road flare. What's that there? 545 by 39. What does that go in? Yeah, okay, so we can load a mag with that straight away. So this here is a good example, you know. So that was the first building we went to, and we found a fully kitted M4. So this is what my churner server is like. You know, the idea behind this is, as a new player, you can come to Tisy or any of the military bases, and you're going to find some good gear that you can have a little bit of fun with, and play around with the guns. Now, unfortunately, you can't shoot other players unless we're doing a PvP event, which we have. Oh, see, look what we got here. So we've got a KA-74 without a stock on it, which is quite unusual. Now I've already got a KA-74, so let's half inch the magazine. Let's drop it. But so then the second building we've gone to, there is, you know, a KA-74, which is good. There's loads of ammo, 545 by 39. I don't think we need any more after we've got this box. And it's all about fun, really, this, you know, just enjoying the fun of DayZ, of the fun of shooting guns and shooting zombies. What does the Cobra sight do? Side-mounted, non-magnified optic with battery powered aluminum reticle for KA base rifles. So presumably I could put it on this thing, can't I? Oh, that's quite a nice scope. Yeah, that's very nice, isn't it? It's like something out of Call of Duty. Have I got a belt on? Have I got a belt on? I've got a belt. I want a tactical belt. So we've got a KA-74. I do like this KA-74 with the camo bits on it. But again, we'll just take the... We're pretty naughty and just take the magazine. A handheld transceiver. I'm going to take that as well. I feel like we don't make enough use of radios in DayZ, especially on the private server. 545 by 45, we've got shitloads of that, haven't we? These little, are they Swanson huts? Swanson huts you call these? Oh, look. Look at this bad boy. Look at this bad boy. This is quite a rare one. So this is the KA-101, a green KA-101 with the skeleton stock. Is that for the drum mag? Yeah, so, I mean that's a cool looking gun, isn't it? That one. We don't need it though. Let's drop it. Where's the door? All those little quality of life things, like there's loads of compasses around, that sort of stuff. And then we've got another K74. This one's got a scope on it. Oh yeah, nice scope. That's alright, that, isn't it? I like that. Tell you what, we might actually keep that one. Bin this one. Oh, we put the posh scope on it though, didn't we? What do we do? Where's that scope gone? Oh, it's still on it. Oh, I took the battery out, didn't I? That's what I did. Okay, maybe we keep both. We've got a long-range KA-74. We've we've got a short range one. Decisions. Hey, what do you reckon? Is it me? Is it me? So we are loaded down with stuff now. I quite like that UN helmet, you know, I really do. But it's not as warm as my hat. Okay, so we are absolutely loaded down with stuff. Woo, woo, woo. That was funny, wasn't it? He wasn't. I thought you would have aggroed me before then. What's he got on him? 762 by 54, and a utility backpack. See, if I had a car, I would pick up all this stuff. As it is, I'm pretty full now anyway, aren't we? My field vest is full. My field jacket is full. My mountain backpack isn't full. We've got a lot of space in that. Okay. I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to go up here. What's that? 556 by 45. We have got sugar loads of 556 by 45 ammo. And I think we'll probably call it a night because it's coming up to 10 to 11 here in the UK. So let me catch up on the chat. How can I boost guns more? Well, you've got to go into your type.xml and increase the values. Hey Scale, Wiz Gaming. Hi, how you doing? Sean Swearing says Alpha Squad PvP or PvE roleplay server. Bob says, check your suppressor, they wear out too. It's a good idea to take them. Ah, you're right, Bob, I should have done that. Tree Stump Jonia says, I use my PvE server to keep in touch with my adult children who live 3,000 kilometers away. Better than phone calls. Also, hunting bears and infecting together is fun. Tree Stump, I like your style. That is a very cool thing to do. Sean says, go to his video free XML files. Download, trust me, my server runs Scales mods. Thank you very much, Sean. Glad you enjoy them. Cold Silence says, okay, thanks. Cold Silence says, I read it before he was saying about nominal. What does nominal mean? Okay, Cold. What you want to do is do a quick YouTube search for Beginner's Guide to DayZ Modding. And then have a look at some of the basics first before you dive in. Sean says, check out his video tutorial, so they're free to download. I ran my server for almost 2 years. It does get boring when it's empty, but the upside to it is it's your server with your own gameplay. Exactly, Sean. That's what I was saying earlier. How many spawn min is how many gets respawned after the nominal amount has been fully taken. Bob says, nominal is how many of the game is available to loot. Sean says, I have the same mods as Scale server he's in now, which is my hunting, fishing, surviving, stealth mod, which basically means you get gun spawn with suppressors on, and there's lots of other funky stuff. So I'd like to thank everybody for coming along with me tonight for this rather short trip to Tisy, and also thank you for whoever told me that the update 1.13 is coming tomorrow, because now I've realised I've got a bit of work to do tomorrow with patch notes videos and start working on my next free XMLs downloaded, so people can do the stuff. But anyway, thanks again for everybody. Obviously, if you've enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. And well, I'll see everybody again soon. Have a great day.